Howdy everybody, ArgonMatrix here, welcoming you back for episode 12 of Bloodborne. Last time we finished up a Chalice dungeon, and now we're going to try and move on with the actual story proper, but not before I spend these 15,000 blood echoes I have. It was 10,000 last time, but between episodes I actually used all like the Cold Blood Dune stuff that I had. And I think I would like to buy this Hunter Chief emblem, honestly. The key to the gates, the Grand Cathedral's round plaza. It's not because I necessarily need it. In fact, I've fulfilled all the required criteria to actually not need it to progress anywhere. But it's just good to have, I think. The main gate is shut tight on nights of the hunt and can only be opened from the other side with the emblem. In other words, the captain's return, and this emblem determined the end of the hunt. It's kind of neat. I wonder what that symbol on it actually like signifies there. It looks like almost like scales or a candelabra or something. I don't know. It's interesting regardless, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that, if only for like lore purposes or something. The rest of this, I don't think there's anything too interesting here. I could spend it all on some like supplies or something. But I think I'll see how many levels I can get. Probably just like 1, 2 if I'm lucky. Not at this point, it should probably just be 1 level. But also at the Insight shop, after you complete, I think it's just after you complete the first Chalice dungeon, you get access to this short ritual root chalice for 10 Insight. Which is expensive. You can see that's all the insight that I actually have at the moment. But it's interesting because it lets you, let's see here, one of the root chalices that breaks various seals in the old labyrinth. The glass chalice, when full, is used in a short ritual to quickly create and join a chalice dungeon. Not for use using in a ritual using standard materials. Short rituals are conducted at the makeshift altar. So this basically lets you kind of join up with other chalice dungeons that people have created. It's kind of weird. It's hard to describe. We'll probably go into it in more detail when we actually do another chalice dungeon video. But for now, we're just going to pick it up so that we have it. That's all our insight gone, so it's a little sad. Next time we come back to the dream, the doll won't be able to talk to her, unfortunately. Doesn't need at least 1 insight.
What is it you desire?
Nice to talk to her again, though. It's been so friggin' long.
Well.
Not even in the last episode did I get to actually speak with her.
Your strength.
Let's go ahead and level up here.
Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Alright. Yeah, it looks like we got enough for just 1 level here. I think I'm going to go ahead and put that into Arcane, actually, because we have a certain item coming up that we're going to get, and I believe we need 15 Arcane to actually use it. And that's probably all the Arcane I'm going to get throughout the entirety of this playthrough is just 15. There are certain items that I won't be able to show off because of that. But I have like other characters with higher arcane that I can show off on there, so that's it for Hunter's Dream. Let's head back to Cathedral Ward and see if we can progress, because we're pretty much done with Old Yarn. I'm down in the Church of the Good Chalice. That's where we beat Bloodstar Beast. That's basically a dead end now, so let's see where else we can go. Alright, back in Cathedral Ward. Just like good old times, beauty. This old lady's still here. Got anything new to say? Nope. I think she's just as ornery as ever. She's still... It's been like months, lady. Come on, get over yourself. This is new, though, is that this door, once you beat Bloodstar Beast, opens up for some reason. Interestingly enough, it's never quite fully explained why that opens, but it gives us access to the upper reaches of Cathedral Ward here. And there's a little bit of a secret on this elevator. I'm gonna go up it once and see if you can spot the secret. Ready? Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Did you see it? It was very subtle. Maybe if I face the camera this way, you might be able to tell. There's actually a window right there. There it is. You can drop out here, and this is a little bit of a secret area. Not too hidden. I did manage to find this on my first playthrough by myself. It was rather satisfying when I did. And it's nothing too special. It lets you reach like the upper rafters of Cathedral Ward here, where there is a hidden chest. And I think in here will be our first rune of the game, Formless Odin. Now these runes are actually really interesting. We can't use them just yet. One of the Odin runes, higher Quicksilver Bullet max, so it'll increase our Quicksilver Bullet capacity by 4, as you can see there. A secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. The Great One Odin, lacking form, exists only in voice and is symbolized by this rune. Those who memorize it enjoy a larger supply of Quicksilver Bullets. Human or no, the oozing blood is a medium of the highest grade and the essence of the formless Great One Odin. Both Odin and his inadvertent worshippers surreptitiously seek the precious blood. Odin's a name that's kind of thrown around throughout the game, and I never you never get quite a good resolution on what exactly happened to him or who he is exactly. But here's Messenger Urn Festival, so who cares about that, right? Let's look at this instead, this silly little thing. The messengers wear the urns filled with incense that wards off beasts on their heads upside down, suggesting a predilection to the dark. That's always been a word I have trouble with. That's cute. So we can take that back to Hunter's Dream and have our messengers equip it. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, so you need a specific rune workshop tool in order to actually use those runes. And we will get that in fairly short order. Probably like within the next couple videos, maybe 2 or 3 videos. Maybe a little more, because I'm always pretty slow going in these sorts of games. Oh, Jesus! Hello! Welcome to the party, I guess. Man. And I am back to using the Hunter Axe. I had my run with the Herc Hammer inside the Chalice Dungeon, but I think I actually just prefer the feel of the axe for now. And here's another rune. 2 right off the bat. Communion. Let's see. Max Vials held up by 1. That's actually really, really nice once we can use that. Several runes related to blood, including Communion, which raises the maximum number of blood vials one may carry. This rune represents the healing church and its ministers. Blood ministration is, of course, the pursuit of communion. Interestingly enough, it kind of looks like an eye, like a weird sort of eye. I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it, I guess. Anyway, okay. Man, these guys really do not want us up here, apparently. And the Healing Church Workshop is what this place is called. This is a very interesting place in terms of, at least, like, story purposes. It's just like a really tall tower, and we'll find ourselves coming back to this place a few times throughout the game, actually. And we're never once going to fall for that guy's ambush. Oh, man. Okay, I'm a little overwhelmed here. Let's get some crowd control going if I can. Ow. Okay, that's not the best, but not the worst either. Alright, this guy cannot hit me for the life of him. I feel so bad. Just put me out of your misery now. So we are going to try to ascend the tower first, because there is a way to actually go down. Like if you go around the outside, there's a way that leads down towards the bottom. And that's ultimately where we want to go. Ooh, that's our second blood gemstone that we've gotten throughout the game. I think that'll be better than the one we currently have, so that's nice. But yeah, we're going to head up here because it does dead end fairly quickly. Jeez, okay. Oh, well. Speaking of dead ends, I did not see that one coming. Normally I don't fall for that trap. Man. Alright, we're back here, heading up to this landing where we died. Let's see, who has my echoes? Oh, it's the guy who killed us. Interesting. Okay, let me get over there. Oh, God. He almost got me again, actually, but I managed to... Okay. I need to start playing better. Man. It hasn't been that long since I played. Jeez, why am I so bad today? I don't know, some days you're just off. Some days you're just not in the right mindset. Oh, God. Dude, you can't go back and hide now. I saw your big, dumb shadow. Get over here. Let's just take your medicine and enjoy it. Get out of here. Is he gonna fall right off? Please? No. Give me those blood vials at least. Yeah. Ow! Okay, well, hello to you too. Let's see. Will he forget about me if I just stand here in hiding? No, he's just gonna keep wasting his bullets, I guess. Let's see if I can get him off here. Not in that way, of course. Get him off the edge is what I meant. There we go. Oh! Well, he was dead before he hit the ground anyway, so... Who cares if he was in a wheelchair? He was still shooting me. See anything hidden around to the backside of this tower here? Yeah, I would have gone around the backside on the lower floor as well, but we're gonna head around that way anyway, like I said, so no need to concern myself with that just yet. We're actually near the top of this tower right now, or at least as far up as we will be able to go. The sky and the cosmos are one. The choir. I'm not sure if we've heard anything about this choir yet, but definitely keep them in mind. The sky and the cosmos are one. I mean, at first blush, that seems like a fairly obvious statement, doesn't it? But maybe there's more to it than I can surmise right now. More thick cold blood. There's actually like a lot of echoes from this place. Just fine by me. I need to level up. I actually think I'm probably a little bit under-leveled for this point in the game. Jeez. Why are you wearing a Plague Doctor mask? These guys are so friggin' weird, man. Is that another one there? Oh, jeez. And one hiding in the shadows, too. You don't fit in, though. So, ow. Oh, God, I hate those flamethrowers. They can actually... You definitely want to take out the flamethrower wielding cronies first, because that flame can actually deal a significant amount of damage in a very, very short period of time. Even without, like, an oil urn slicked across your body. Alright, I think there's... Yeah, there is a chest hidden over here. That's what I thought. And this is actually our ultimate reward for right now, anyways. The Radiant Sword Hunter badge, which sounds very divine or something. For Ludwig's successors. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church, the Radiant Sword Hunter, or the Radiant Sword indicates the heirs to the will of Ludwig. These ancient hunters, also known as Holy Blades, are what remains of an ancient line of heroes that date back to a very early age of honor and chivalry. Very, luminescent, at the very least. If we keep heading this way, time for rolling, definitely, because we got all these urns with candle tops. This is actually kind of neat. Yeah, I could roll through it all and cause maximum carnage, but I don't think that's the best time to do it. So locked. Just keep in mind that there is a locked door here. We might find the key for that at some point, but not for a while, unfortunately. But what's beyond that door is quite interesting indeed. So that Radiant Sword Hunter badge will allow us to buy some new stuff at the shop in Hunter's Dream. Some very good stuff, actually. I believe it lets us buy one of the weapons in the game that many consider to be the best weapon. And I will admit it is very good. It's also like a strength-based weapon, so it suits my standards nicely. I might stick with the axe just because I'm very comfortable with the axe, like the playstyle. Bloodstone waits ahead. I'll give that fine. But I will definitely show off that blade. Spoilers, it's a blade. Once I acquire it. Let's get this Nightmare Imp first, though. I believe it's actually a very expensive weapon, though. I think it's like 20,000 Bloodstone or Blood Echoes. That was a twin. Those are twin. I think that's our first twin Bloodstone shards. Yeah, because we got 2 from that guy. A solid shard after death. I believe this is the same description as this, yeah. But there's just 2 of them this time. So that's what we need to upgrade our weapons further beyond +3. Which is what we have our axe, our Kirkhammer, and our repeating pistol at right now. Anyways, it's starting to get very dark on my screen, so let me use this to kind of light the way here. You notes, those with faith will be scared, but treat fall with care. That is a fine note, but not something I'm going to take advantage of right now. So you have to be very careful in this area, obviously. You want to walk with extreme prejudice. Make sure you're not falling at the wrong spot, otherwise you could find yourself in a very, very bad position, i.e. dead. And I think we can all agree that dead is not a position that most of us want to find ourselves in. And I'm sure you can imagine that in an area like this where you can fall into like utter darkness and you can't always tell exactly what's beneath you. They'll hide a few secrets here and there, like this messenger top hat, obviously. All sorts of little fun stuff for our messenger buddies. A nice top hat rounds out any Gehrman gentleman. That's all that's all I need to say about it. I love it. Let me drop here. And anything hidden around in this area? In these barrels? Nothing stored. What's the point of all these barrels if you're not even going to store anything in them? Are they for storing the chains around the barrels? Seems like a very poor use of space, to be honest. These Gehrman interior designers need to get their shit straight. Madman's knowledge. Now, it looks like, to the undiscerning eye, this might be like just a straight-up dead end, but if you look very carefully, you can actually see like a couple notes down there on a platform that we can drop to from below. Unfortunately, something this poor gentleman did not get to experience, I guess. So let me go ahead and heal up to max, just in case I miss this. And then drop. Leap of faith. Oh, that's good. Still a lot of damage, but this is the way you're meant to go. Hunter's never alone. Well, actually, thumbs up both of these. No mercy for man-beasts, indeed. Whatever that has to do with anything. And then I'm going to heal up again so that we can make this drop onto this junk pile safely. Good. And then heal up again just for good measure, but I believe we're at the bottom here. And what can be found at the bottom? Why, a man-beast, of course! It all adds up! Alright, this guy's actually a little tough. If you can parry him just right, or stagger him, I guess, is the word you use in this game, then I missed the visceral attack that time, but he does like to go for big combo attacks, like he'll swipe at you 4 or 5 times in a row. So he's fairly easy to predict in that regard. But he does do a lot of damage if you do let him hit you. He's killed me more than once in the past. And he gives us the Beast rune. Man, giving us all these runes. All three that we have gotten in one video. Temp boost to transform plus 20. So I'm use like the Beast blood pellets. It gives us a bigger attack boost, I believe. I've never really used this rune that much. A transcription of the roar of a labyrinth beast. The bearer of the Beast rune has accentuated temporary transformation effects. Beast is one of the early Carol runes, as well as one of the first to deem forbidden. The discovery of blood entailed the discovery of undesirable beasts. Interesting that some of these runes had to be forbidden for some reason. Forbidden by who and for what reason is up to interpretation at the moment. But I don't care if they're forbidden. If they're good, I'm going to use them. I probably won't end up using that one, but let's see what we've got here.
A night of curses. A night to remember. Wouldn't you say, friend?
Sure. Yeah. Night to remember. That's, yeah. It has been a very long night. That's true. Let's head down this back alley. I think it's a little bit safer going this way. Beware of bird. As they say, the bird is in fact hidden in the back alley with his friend. He's also the word, I've heard. Rumpled Gehrman hat and sweaty clothes. Good job, guys. We found the best armor in the game, bar none. Well worn and losing its shape. Well worn and damp with sweat. 100%, 10 out of 10. I think we basically just won the game at this point. So, like, why even bother continuing? We have the sweaty clothes. And unlocks all the secrets to Gehrman's history, obviously. Ooh, it's one of those big, lanky, sack-wielding dudes over there. I'm gonna forego him for now. Yeah, so this might seem like kind of off the beaten path. And in a sense it is, like this particular area anyway. But this is the way you're sort of meant to go. Like there's 2 ways, or there's actually probably more than 2 ways. There's a few ways to get to the next area that we have to go. And this is just the one I like to take. And probably the one that covers the most in terms of like ground. Man, this guy's taking a beating. Nice grab. He missed by that much. Ow. Okay, that kind of hurt me with that one. I'm gonna have to kill you for that. Fire Blood Gemstone. Why were you bogarting that? That's so weird. This guy is friggin' nasty, by the way. I never mentioned it, but he's a little out of place compared to the other villagers we've encountered. Doesn't look quite like a beast. He looks more like a Cthulhu monster than anything. But he's dead now, so no worries there, no harm, no foul. Now, if I remember right, there is a large sack man waiting right around the corner to ambush me. Yeah, there he is. Oh, he was hiding in the shadows this whole time. I did see a couple guys over there, and I imagine they're going to come back on their patrol as well, so let me see if I can dispose of this gentleman before they make a return here. Gotta be careful, but with enough practice you can handle these guys. Easy peasy. Sneak around, go for that, before they can go into their rage mode, and you got them. Nice. Not bad at all. Now, do these guys want to play after seeing me finish off their big boss that quick? Oh man, killed their dog in one shot. Feel a little bad about that. Alright, these guys actually look a little bit funkier. I think they're a little more afflicted by the beast curse than other villagers we've come across before. At any rate, I do think that is it for this little suburb of Gehrman down here. Whatever you want to call it. I thought there might have been someone else. Oh, there's another item actually over here, in the corner. Anything of note? Madman's knowledge. I'll never turn my nose up at that. Good lord, we have 9,800 echoes again, like already. We've gotten like 10,000 echoes from this journey. Let's take this elevator up, and this will actually bring us kind of full circle back to Cathedral Ward, the main hub of it anyway. Here we are, back in Cathedral Ward, like I said. Get some thick cold blood, drop down from this ledge, and this is actually the other side of that gate, way early on in the game, where we found ourselves a wooden shield. You might not remember it, because that was quite a while ago at this point, but you'll see once I actually head back down the way. But let's take this ladder first, because there's some interesting stuff up here, too. All these friggin' sprawling paths, man. It's hard to keep these straight, but you know me. I've got all these maps in my head, just going around. Numbing Mist, huh? Got this all mapped out. Throw to create mist cloud that prevents HP restoration. This is mostly good against other players. Said to be used by the Blood Hunters of Cainhurst, its recipe is secret, closely guarded by the line of nobles inhabiting the castle. Cainhurst, huh? Interesting. Yeah, but that's mostly good against other players, and I guess against the enemy hunters that you end up fighting, because they're the ones who use blood vials to heal. And most other monsters in the game, with a few exceptions, don't have any healing capacity, so just save those for when you really need them. Save them for a rainy day, as it were. Hello. Black Messenger hat. Even more. Man, we're going to have a Messenger fashion show at the end of this video. Symbol of the Preventative Hunters of the Healing Church. The Preventative Hunters. So the Healing Church was trying to, I guess, contain the beast blood. I suppose that's no new information necessarily, but still interesting. Alright, let's head down this way. Or I feel like those dudes are gonna see me, the guys who are like patrolling at the top of the stairs. Yeah, here he comes. Alright, let me dispose of this guy. And then we'll probably finish up our round trip into Cathedral Ward proper and call it a video there, because we're up there in time. So didn't get too much I mean, we did actually make a fair bit of progression. It doesn't feel like it, because we actually wound up just in the same spot that we started. But we opened up a very important pathway here, and you will see why it's so important next time on Bloodborne. For now, though, let's just finish up our rounds here. I thought this was going to be a little bit shorter, but I forgot how many enemies there actually are hanging out around here. I think actually now that we've beaten Blood-Starved Beast, there's a new guy hanging out over in the corner here. Yeah, look at this. It's one of the Snatchers. See if I can take care of him right quick here. I thought that lamppost was going to block my shot for a second. That would have just been hilarious. Alright, sneak around behind him really quick. Just like that. That's my standard protocol for taking out a Snatcher, is you visceral attack them, and then if they're not dead yet, sneak around behind and go for another visceral attack just like that. Usually that should be enough to finish off all but the hardiest of Snatchers. At any rate, we're back here in Cathedral Ward, our sanctum, as it were. Might head back to Hunter's Dream and spend these Blood Echoes in between episodes. But for now, that's going to have to be it. Next time, we will continue on into newer areas, hopefully. And maybe head back, actually, this way. Because there is a little bit of a secret path that I haven't shown off yet. Ooh. Tempting, isn't it? Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. This has been ArgonMatrix, signing out. Thank you and good night.